Hola, bienvenidos, ¿cómo están? And happy 12/12 portal. Happy 12/12 portal. I honestly didn't realize that this weekend was going to be so high energetically, numerologically. Sorry, still retrograde, so I'm trying to speak correctly. But yeah, I was feeling called to do a reading, so we're going to just, not too long, we're going to do a quick reading. And just, again, we're just going to see what comes up and what pops up, you know? Pero how's everyone doing? You know, blessed Jupiter day. And, you know, I think it's so beautiful, actually, that the 12/12 portal's on a Jupiter day, because we're creating balance right now, and we may be a bit unbalanced or disharmonized right now, but whatever's coming up is showing us where we could create just more balance and harmony within ourselves, and just within our lives. And again, it's all about focusing on the masculine feminine polarities. That's usually mainly what I talk about when I'm doing readings, just because I'm two-spirited, so I'm very much in that balance of my masculine feminine energy. And you know, just embracing that, embodying that. And I feel like everyone needs to embody both sides of themselves, because that's what's gonna really bring just complete harmony and union into yourself, right? So in the past, these past like 4 days for you, we got the Seven of Pentacles. And these past 4 days leading into this 12/12 portal have definitely been a pretty abundant one. I'm hearing monetarily, physically, like if your fitness, like you've been really like on your fitness game, as well as I'm hearing growth, flight, just like your ascension. Like your ascension these past 4 days has been really, really good. Really, really good. And again, monetarily, physically, and just overall, just on a spiritual aspect, like mentally, emotionally, physically, financially, just every aspect. Like you just really been ascending. And again, that'll be all of these or just some of these. You know, with that, you've just been flowing. You've been flowing with this abundance. And it's been pretty abundant, because again, it's the Seven of Pentacles, because you've understood a lot about where you've been a bit impatient, and being a bit impatient has made you actually more patient, because you just ascended. You ascended into a new life, into a new understanding, into a new being. I'm proud of you, because that's not easy. And even maintaining your groundedness and all this, even maintaining your structure and all this, and it's important as we're getting into Capricorn season. Again, structure is going to be a big thing to focus on. And I feel like Sagittarius, I don't want to say they lack structure, but Sag energy is so creative and it's like super spontaneous and sporadic that it's easy for them to slip out of structure, slip out of routine, because they're just so like, oh, I just got this idea, let me do it now, go, 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 go. That's the Sagittarius energy. And so as we're kind of shifting from that energy into Capricorn season, as the solstice is approaching, like as so much is just happening, and then we got the full moon. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize how energetically like this week was gonna be. Wow. And you know, keep your eye on the prize. Like whatever has been inspiring you to just keep at it these past 4 days for yourself, keep your eye on that prize. Keep your eye on that, because that's what's gonna really transcend yourself and your life, not only for this portal, but just going into these next days. Tomorrow's Friday the 13th as well, honoring the divine feminine. I'm telling you, like, and then we got the full moon on Sunday, and then we got the solstice next week. Like, it's just energy, y'all. It's just so much good energy. And maintain your wholeness, maintain your light through all this, because it may be a bit challenging either today or just like these next few days, but that's okay, because definitely this full moon's gonna bring a lot out. It's gonna bring a lot out, actually, within yourself. Reflect on it, transmute it, alchemize it. You got this. You've been doing it. Just be a little bit more patient, because right now what's showing up a lot is the impatience, but the impatience is making you want to work harder for some reason, which is kind of cool. I feel it's like I'm hearing double whammy. It's like a double whammy. All right, so today we got the King of Pentacles. Y'all are ready to receive. Like, y'all are ready to receive. Let me show that. Y'all are ready to receive, and you're feeling full. Maybe you just had a good meal today. Maybe you're just feeling full on love, on life, on water. Like, you're really feeling full. You could be feeling full physically. Like, yeah, okay, cool. I just ate good. We're feeling good. You know, panza's a little bloated, but it's okay. Or you're just feeling filled and full of just love, balance, prosperity. You're seeing this abundance in all different ways, and you're just feeling full. Like, you're being filled today. That's what's happening. You're being filled today. Your crown is just crowning. Like, their crown is just hold on, let me like that. Like, your crown is activating. You're awakening the bliss chakra, which is like between the third eye and the crown, and it's giving full activation. It's giving kundalini energy. Some of y'all may just have a kundalini awakening. Maybe you've been working on this kundalini energy. Maybe today will be the day it activates for you. You never know. But you're receiving, and you're allowing yourself to receive because you're feeling good. You're also feeling benevolent. Like you want to also share what you've been receiving because you don't want to feel stingy. You feel like you want to give back, and it's the season of giving, so why not give back? But also today we got the Knight of Swords in the reverse. And with that, it's stay mounted. Stay mounted in this energy. Like this energy is gonna carry you really far. So stay mounted in that. Stay grounded in that. And ride that wave. Ride that path. You're on a specific path right now. You're on a very specific path. And what's keeping you maintained on this path is your authenticity, your genuinity, your true expression of yourself. And again, we're balancing the masculine and feminine energies today. So maybe if you've been slipping in the masculine, it's time to invite that feminine so you could truly be in balance with who you are and yourself. But stay mounted in this energy and continue writing and pushing forward, and be a little strategic as well. Like really plan out. I'm hearing journal. Like today's a good day to journal. Just really journal where you may be slipping up, or you're maybe not slipping up, and just like take those times to really reflect and really integrate what needs to be integrated. Because as you're receiving, you need to integrate what you're receiving. Again, you're feeling full. You're feeling full. Again, it could be physically, it could be energetically, it could be any type of way you're feeling full and filled. You gotta integrate that. You know? What do you do after you eat a good meal? You gotta let it digest. You gotta let it integrate. That's what we're doing. So again, whether it's physically or energetically, stay mounted in that. And just keep writing that and writing that. And it's giving also a bit of shadow work. Like there's just some shadow work that like you're really on top of your shadow work is what I should say. You're really on top of your shadow work right now, which is beautiful because if you know, you know. And so if you know, you know. This is beautiful. But this is what this 12/12 portal's currently uprising right now. And how we're going to lead into these next 4, maybe 5 days for some of you. It's the 4 of Swords. Pay attention to when you need to rest. You know, we got that's the Eye of Heru right here, the Eye of Horus, and pay attention when you need to rest because yes, we are these physical manifestations. We got this beautiful light within us, and we're all these transcendent beings. But like, our energy is our physical energy could only take so much. You know, sometimes we do have an energy crash, and you know you can build that back up. But the physical body does need to rest because why? Proper rest does keep your overall balance and energy up. So as you're finding balance, see where you just maybe been lacking a bit in rest. You know, maybe you've been fighting too much. You've been fighting your intuition a bit too much for some of you, and you may be getting tests these next couple, again, 4 or 5 days for some of you, of just like intuition tests, and to see if you're gonna keep fighting it or if you're just gonna like really listen and pay attention and be like, actually, okay, I'm not gonna question it, I'm not gonna doubt it, I'm just Spirit's saying this, I'm gonna do this, you know, my intuition's telling me this, I'm gonna follow that. Like really. And you've been fighting because you're not properly rested. You gotta make sure you're resting, y'all. It's important. Kind of need that message. And I'm hearing don't sulk. Like don't sulk these next few days because everything's good, but there might be a feeling of sulk. It might be the weather. You know, it's a little gloomy today. It's definitely like that cuddle weather type of season. It's easy to kind of be in that like type of mood, you know. But it's good. We're all good. Don't worry about it. Do not worry about it. You're totally fine. But these next, again, and it's before, so it's like these next 4 days, maybe 5 days for some of you, just depending on just how you go about calendar days and stuff like that. Just pay attention. Pay attention to when your body, your mind, your heart, pay attention to when your energy's like, hey, you need to rest. And rest. And that's okay. Divine timing, y'all. If you're on creative time don't exist, and you're just in this flow, you know. But yes, it is important to get your 6 to 8 hours. Just that is a thing. Like you do need to rest, you know. I don't know what else to say. That's just like the energy. I could give you energy to express how it's coming out. And we're gonna do a closing card for this. We got the 10 of Chalices. Your life is manifesting to something so beautiful. Like your cup is filled and you're like floating on top of it. It's giving hot tub. Like you're just floating in this hot tub. You're floating in this tub. You're floating in this bath. Like everything's filled and you're just like right there floating. Giving pool. Just like you're in this water. You're in this body water. And again, it's the 10 of Chalices. Like this is all about, you know, the happily ever after, the harmony, the balance, the union of just relationship. But this is just like the balance within you. Like this telltale portal is really bringing in such a harmonious relationship within yourself, and you're really going to be floating like above your emotions and on top of your emotions. Like your emotions are no longer, like you're just going to be one with your emotions. You're going to be one with your energy. You're going to be one with your flow state, with your creativity. Like nothing's going to really, you're going to be in such an unbothered state moving forward from this 1212 portal, because it's happening. It's happening. It's happening right now. But you're going to be in such a like a flow state, like a truly authentic periodic flow state. Interesting. That's an interesting message. And you're shining. You're really shining. Like you're right there floating in the hot tub, the river, the ocean, the pool, whatever body of water you want to be floating in that makes you feel good. You're just right there shining. We got glitter up all on you. Hearing honey, we got honey just dripping down you. Like, ugh, you know, it's just, it's good. It's good. Like, y'all, I feel like most people love when the 10 of chalices or the 10 of cups comes out in a reading, because like this is just the card where it's like everything's gonna be beautiful. Like everything's gonna be, I think it's beautiful. So much life. There's a new life being birthed right now. There's a new life that's already been birthed right now, but it's creating that balance. It's creating that harmony. So, ooh, we're gonna have one more card because this is good. And we got the devil, y'all. We got the devil. Your staff, your weapon. Don't deceive yourself of proper activation. We're still in the Sagittarius season right now, y'all. There could be a lot of fiery temptations around you. And there's gonna be some things. There's still some people who you may be just like shackled to, tied to. But we're still in the year of the dragon. So like, again, this is definitely giving dragon. There's a lot. We're still in the Sagittarius season, for sure. Like, don't be deceived by your activation. Just because you're in this state, pretty much, don't allow that to think that you're unstoppable, that you're untouchable, that you're just too magnetic. It's easy to kind of slip into, I'm hearing imposter syndrome. Don't knock your practices. Don't knock your thing. Just because, like, when you receive it, appreciate it. Don't neglect it. And really be grateful for it. And express it. Because this activation is not only, like, it feels good. Like, you're really feeling good in this activation. You feel really ascended in this. The only thing is that it's also bringing up the darker aspects, the shadows, the things that need to be expressed. And it's feeling like a lot of, like, fiery words that need to be expressed. Suppression, aggression, rage. That's okay. But you're in this new activation now. Thing is, like, you could transmute it, you can alchemize it in a very beautiful way. So you don't need to be scared of it, you don't need to be ashamed of it, you don't need to run from it. That's what I'm saying. Like, don't deceive it. Don't get into this mindset where it's like, oh, I'm activated and I'm like, you know, all divine and holy and just magical. Like, oh, I shouldn't have shadow. I shouldn't have to do any more shadow work. I shouldn't have to do any more meditation. I shouldn't have to be healing because, like, I transcended. No, that's not how this works. We ascend to these next levels, that way when it comes up again, snap. Oh, my shadow's acting up, snap. We ain't doing that. Oh, my inner child wants to play, cool, snap, we're playing. Oh, my inner teen wants to fight, snap, we ain't fighting, we're loving. Things like that. It really could be that simple, y'all. When you're in that state, when you're in this new activation. But again, that's why I say don't be deceived by that. Because we're still in Sagittarius season. A lot of fiery things happening. Retrograde's still happening, it's ending in a couple days. We got the full moon coming up, I think at the end of the retrograde, and it's like, don't you just love the alignment of things? That's your staff, your weapon. And that all goes back to compassion. The warrior's greatest strength and greatest weapon is their compassion. Don't knock your compassion for yourself, for others, for the multiple versions of yourself. Because there's still going to be work that needs to be done. Yes, ride this wave and feel beautiful and divine and just, like, you know, float up in this hot tub, but again, don't be tempted thinking that, like, oh, okay, I did it. I'm done. You're never going to be done. Honestly. Healing, this soul work, it's lifetimes. Unless you get to the lifetime where you finally ascend and transcend, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna be an ascended master now, because then you cleared everything. The ascended masters are ascended. They don't reincarnate anymore. They've completed their mission, and they decided that they were cool with that. They did exactly that their soul everything needed to do, and they're like, okay, cool. I finally completed my contract. I'm ready to just stay in that realm. And they got the Brahmas who are like, okay, I completed what I need to do, but I want to come back because I enjoy this. Which soul are you? You know? Let's see if there's a last minute message. Be brave because you got some challenges coming up. You're only harmonious if you stick to your practice. And be ready to receive such a beautiful blessing of abundance. Gracias a Dios. Gracias antepasados. Gracias Pachamama. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Again, I just felt really called to do it, and you know, I try to keep it short, cute, and simple. But happy 12 portal. I love you. I appreciate you. Please be safe. Please drink your water. I almost told you today I'm proud of you. You're seen, you're capable, and you're more than powerful. And today is the last day to register for my Reiki 1 and 2 certification. So if that feels like something you're aligned with, I will put the link in the description. And I look forward to seeing y'all this weekend. So have a beautiful weekend. Have a beautiful day. Happy 12 portal. Happy Friday the 13th. Happy full moon. Happy end of retrograde. Happy just shift of everything, y'all. So much love. Much blessings. Amor y Paz.